It's good to be blessed, but it's better to be a blessing. Good evening, everyone. Walking here today, I saw the ravishing flowers, the blue skies, and the mint green grass, all of which collectively formed a ray of light that with its warmth put a smile on my face. And yes, it had me pondering upon the aspect of time, how quickly it passes by. And yes, throughout my entire 10 years, I've seen the blue skies, the mint green grass, and the ravishing flowers. But what really did stand as that one ray of light was being greeted a wonderful morning with open arms and a pleasant, welcoming smile by none other than our dearest Father Rector. Actions speak louder than words. Yes, indeed, your little acts of kindness, dear Father, has implanted a seed in our hearts that blossomed into the vibrant atmosphere embracing every one of us at this very moment. Father, I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that you've been truly an inspiration and a motivation, uplifting not only the school, but each and every one of us, and leaving us so many memories. Speaking of memories, has any one of you had your meals in the class while the lessons are on? Well, I have. You could have probably guessed that by my size. So, that specific day, I was seated at the right-hand corner close to the grill, and something was terribly, horribly wrong. Guess what? Father Kennedy was standing right behind me all throughout the time, watching me gobbling up the food. Yes. And for a fraction of a second, I thought it's going to be the last day of my school because that frown on his face meant so much. He called me to his office and my legs were like jingle bells. As I entered the office, he asked me, "You had your breakfast, right?" Handing me over this chocolate, he says, "Well then, have your dessert." Such an amazing, such a kind, such a loving person is our Father Rector. He always knew that dessert comes after breakfast. It is just one fish out of the sea of wonderful characteristics that you possess, dear Father. You taught us that honesty is the best policy. And it is with great honesty I state that a good nature, a kind smile, a gentle look can work wonders and accomplish miracles. Talking of discipline, all of you might have known that the discipline of St. Thomas's is indeed ethereal. It's marvelous in sense. So, you might have wondered what secret really lies behind this discipline. Let me tell it to you. Our Father Kennedy has good medical knowledge. Whatever you do, he has the medicine. He has the medicine. So, I have to say that Father Kennedy is a magician. He is such a person. He has all the tactics to tackle down any situation that comes on his way. So, Mr. Hiran Kure, the chairman of Jetwings Hotel Group, once said, "I thank the Lord that Father Kennedy did not become a businessman. If he had been so, we would all have gone bankrupt." He said that, ladies and gentlemen. Has any one of you heard that Father Kennedy is pretty good at dunking? Yes, he is. Well, as I skimmed through my memories, I remember one day I was messing with these bags of my friends, and thankfully, Father Kennedy noticed it. He came running like a bullet and dunked on my face. Such a powerful slap. Such a powerful slap that to this day, before I do something mischievous, I feel 5 fingers on my face. Yes, I do. But that doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. What really matters is that the next day, as I came to the school, as I got down from the van, he came to me. He crept his hand over my shoulder and said, "Son, I'm sorry, but what you did was wrong." He said that. And from that very day, I started respecting him more, admiring him more, and loving him more. I should say that Father Kennedy is the type of person who gives away chocolates when you are sent to his office to be punished for not doing the homework. And he says these beautiful words, "Do not tell your teacher." And yes, we never missed our homework ever again. As positivity and discipline has always been rare gems in a gold mine, I would like to quote something that has become quite famous in the STIC dictionary. "If the Lord does not build a house, in vain its laborers toil." I repeat, if the Lord does not build a house, in vain its laborers toil. And yes, this school and all you work so hard for it to become is clear proof of that, dear Father. All what you work so hard for it to become is clear proof of that. I recall the poem Ozymandias by P.B. Shelley from our English lesson. It speaks about a king who made monuments and statues of himself, but as time passed by, all of them were destroyed and buried in the endless deserts. Unlike this king, some others leave their legacy in the hearts of the people. And such a person is our principal. He left his legacy right here in our hearts. What he has scripted love and respect in all who have come in contact with him. And yes, what he has written in our hearts is written on a stone. And that can never be erased, ladies and gentlemen. As I stand here today with a broken heart, I am incredibly proud for what this school has grown to become, dear Father. 10 years ago, you stepped into a marshy land, and now you step out of a beautiful home. A home which, thanks to your diligence, has become the most welcoming place for all of us. And I make sense here. It is true. This home is the most welcoming place I've ever seen. And frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I have no words to show my gratitude for Father Rector for what he has become for the past 10 years. Mother Teresa once said, "Be a pencil in the hands of a loving God who is sending a love letter from heaven. And that instrument sent to us by God himself is you, dear Father." Every end is scripted with a new beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, every end is scripted with a new beginning. God bless you all.